After the confusing reveal of Spider-Man freshman year and its questionable placement in the MCU continuity, we now have more details on where exactly it fits in. So the series is canon, but it's a multiverse story. So I guess nobody should be surprised that the multiverse saga is going to have multiverse stories that spin off of established canon. And much like What If, that's exactly what Spider-Man freshman year is going to be. And this came at us directly from the producer of the upcoming series, who of course is in charge of everything animated, this being Brian Winderbaum. And he told Comic Book that there is something unexpected, an unexpected trajectory that collides him with unexpected characters in the Marvel Universe. And it's going to follow the pattern you see in Captain America Civil War, because things happen in the multiverse. He doesn't want to spoil all of this, specifically things with how the Stark internship is going to change and things like that. But this is going to pick up the, tale of, hey, look, Peter Parker, he's dumpster diving. And then he shows up home, and then suddenly there's Norman Osborn. Okay? We can see that this is not quite right. Why? Well, that's what the story's going to tell. So yeah, it is a multiverse story. Now, I will say this. When I first talked about this, and we talked about this on the podcast, I suggested this exact type of scenario. I said if you compare the screenshot we got of Peter showing up and it's Aunt May and it's Norman Osborn and the entire room is the same, everything is placed the same, I said watch it be some sort of cause and effect where suddenly we're gonna go and we're expecting Tony and a ripple in time has happened and it changes the course of everything. Obviously, Kang messing with the quantum realm and the Kang dynasty is going to reverb through everything, and this is one of the things that's going to be affected by it. And I'm honestly cool with it because, let's be real, it's a what-if tale for Spider-Man in the MCU. And this is more or less a, hey, what if Marvel Studios was allowed to use all the characters that Sony has, like Norman Osborn, who they weren't contractually allowed to use because Sony was developing films based on them. And some of the other choices in regards to suits and things that they weren't allowed because, again, the Sony contracts. And I honestly like this, and I've seen a lot of people disappointed by this, but let's be real. This is really cool. Like, this is a very good approach to take on something that I don't think we expected, honestly, a MCU Spider-Man adjacent cartoon. And they can go full on into exploring some of these other characters and villains and how they came to be just because we had a butterfly effect somewhere in the past. I think that's honestly cool. I don't think this takes away anything from it. I think this enhances the idea of the multiverse saga. So to me, this is honestly the best case scenario. Now we don't have to worry about, oh, how does this fit in and what happened to Norman? All we have to worry about is, hey, is this actually going to be good? And since they said that they're fans of Spectacular Spider-Man, that's already a good head start.